Tonight someone you trust might speak words that sound like pure love. But beneath those caring phrases lies something far more sinister. Welcome to the twisted world where manipulation wears the mask of devotion. Gaslighters have mastered one crucial skill above all others. They disguise their need for control as an act of protection. Your mind becomes trapped in a psychological prison of confusion. Because when someone says they hurt you out of love, your brain short-circuits. You start questioning your own reality instead of their actions. This is exactly what they want. Your confusion becomes their power. The more you doubt yourself, the more you depend on their version of truth. But tonight we shatter that illusion. We expose the 5 phrases that weaponize love against you. If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Listen carefully to these 7 words. I only act this way because I love you. The master manipulator's favorite shield. Abuse wrapped in the language of devotion. They scream at you. They control your choices. They isolate you from friends. Then comes the poisoned apology. The twisted justification that makes you question reality. Here's the psychological trap. They're not apologizing for their behavior. They're justifying it, making their cruelty sound like a gift you should be grateful for. True love never uses itself as an excuse for causing harm. Real protection doesn't require destruction. Genuine care doesn't demand your silence. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote about love as action, not justification. When someone claims love as their motive, watch their actions instead. Do their behaviors build you up or tear you down? Do they create safety or fear? Peace or chaos? Love is not a license for cruelty. Remember this truth when the lies come disguised as devotion. Building on what we covered, here's the second weapon in their arsenal. You're too sensitive, but I accept you. Notice the twisted structure of this phrase. First, they deliver the poison. You are fundamentally flawed. Then comes the false antidote. But I'm generous enough to tolerate your defect. This is emotional invalidation disguised as acceptance. They're not accepting you. They're training you to question your own emotional responses. Your anger at their cruelty becomes oversensitivity. Your hurt at their betrayal becomes emotional weakness. This phrase creates a prison, where your emotions become evidence of your inadequacy. The gaslighter positions themselves as the patient saint, tolerating your flawed nature. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. Your emotional responses are data. They're telling you something crucial about this relationship. A true partner doesn't tolerate your emotions. They honor them. Building on what we covered, here's the third phrase that cuts deeper than any blade. I'm just looking out for your best interest. This phrase transforms control into concern, makes domination look like devotion. The manipulator positions themselves as your guardian, your savior from your own poor judgment. They convince you that your dreams are dangerous, your choices are foolish, your independence becomes their enemy. Disguised as their love for you, listen carefully. Genuine care respects your autonomy. Fake concern destroys it. Real love says, I trust your judgment. False love says, you can't trust yourself. The Stoics knew this truth. No one knows your path better than you do. When someone constantly questions your decisions, they're not protecting you, they're conditioning you to doubt your own mind. Your own strength. True care empowers your choices. Manipulation disguised as care destroys them. The mask is getting thinner. 2 more phrases remain that will complete this dark puzzle. We've exposed 3 weapons of disguised manipulation. But the most dangerous gaslighters don't stop there. They deploy what I call the double attack. 2 phrases that work in perfect, sinister harmony. Phrase 4, "You know I'd never hurt you," the ultimate denial of reality. They speak these words while the emotional wounds they've inflicted are still bleeding. This phrase doesn't just minimize your pain, it erases it completely from existence. Your mind begins to question what it knows to be true. The gaslighting takes hold. Then comes phrase 5, the coup de grâce. I love you too much to lie. Love becomes their shield. Their weapon. Their ultimate source of false credibility. They transform the very emotion that should protect you into the tool that destroys you. Here's the psychological masterpiece. These phrases create cognitive dissonance in your mind. Your experience says one thing. Their words say another. Your brain struggles to reconcile the contradiction. And in that struggle, in that moment of confusion, you become vulnerable to their control. The double attack isn't just manipulation, it's psychological warfare, disguised as devotion. But there is a way to defend yourself. A shield forged by ancient wisdom. Now that you've seen the enemy's face, it's time to build an impenetrable defense. Marcus Aurelius faced countless flatterers and manipulators in the Roman court. His survival secret? The ability to distinguish between genuine care and calculated control. He wrote, "How much trouble he avoids, who does not look to see what his neighbor says." True love never demands you surrender your reality to someone else's version of it. The Stoic shield has 3 layers. First, radical self-awareness. When someone's words make you question your own perceptions, pause. Ask yourself, is this person expanding my understanding, or shrinking my confidence? Second layer, emotional immunity through detachment from others, validation. Marcus taught us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Third layer, the courage to walk away from those who diminish your light. Tonight before you sleep, write down 1 boundary you'll set tomorrow. Start small. Practice saying, I need time to think about that, instead of immediate agreement. Your mind is your fortress. Guard it like the emperor you are. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button, and subscribe for more.